Hey, hey, sweetie. How are you? Let's go, let's go. Come on. So this is Altinho Hill. This is the most spectacular, one of the most spectacular buildings of Altinho Hill. I have yet to find out what it is. Seems like a private residence, but if it is so, it is really grand. Is there anybody here? I can hear somebody doing something. Hey, kapukipudi. ये कौन है यार बड़ी aggressively आ रहा है? This is dog. It's running towards us. Savu, keep her on the side. Hey, ये तो इसका twin है. It's a twin. Hey, buddy. Hi. Is he coming to reunite with his twin? See, two very similar dogs on both sides. Hi, buddy. But this one looks a little bit aggressive. Hey, bacha. Is that, yeah, they're related. They're looking at us, both of them are looking at each other very interestingly.
I'm not interesting, Sam.
Open her. Don't keep her tied unnecessarily. Now this is another very nice Portuguese house. It's a beautiful, quiet place, and it looks like it's shut down. I'd love to rent out this kind of place. Hey, odi odi odi. Hey, kapukipudi. La la la. Somebody seems to be living here, or at least a caretaker. This is again a nice Portuguese house. Beautiful, in especially the kind of plants they have. Most of them are palms of different varieties. That's the interesting bit about this house. Besides its architecture. Now this is a grand, real grand house we have here. Its walls are around, how many feet would that be? Around 15-16 feet high. And they've planted palms all around. Hey, hey. Now this is the central path which leads to the palace of Archbishop. And the CM house is also on just before the palace. Now the thing which you see right in front is the palace of the Archbishop. It's not coming very clear right now, but now this is the grand house we were talking about. And next to it is the CM house. So this is one of the probably the most high profile areas of Goa. This is a hill called Altinho, in which during the Portuguese times the rulers used to live. The Portuguese rulers, and since the Portuguese occupied India mostly on the basis of missionary activity, the Archbishop's Palace is the biggest place of those times. Now the blue board which you see here is the CM's residence. And now you see the grand house continuing this white one. I wonder whose house this is. This is too grand for words, even better than the CM's house, which is next. And the Archbishop Palace, as you can see, these are all heritage. I don't think this White House is a heritage building, but now that is the tree which is most spectacular in this area. It has a girth of around 3 feet radius it has, and it is no less than 300-400 years old. I think it must have been planted during the Portuguese time, that is in 1540, around 1540, and this has been around and seen history. It is witness to the era that was. Now this Mahalakshmi, this house called Mahalakshmi, is the CM's residence. Earlier it was the residence of the great Manohar Parikar, and now an equally competent heir, Shri Pramod Sawant, lives here. And this is the Archbishop's Palace. Now this is a wonderful but a bit spooky place. Spooky because hundreds, I think more than that, of people were killed during the Portuguese time while conversions were being carried out from the native population to Christianity. So this place has actually seen a lot of terror and horror, and somehow I always find it a bit spooky. The vibes of this place are a little different. Now you see Christ carrying a cross stands right in front of the palace. Please take care of the girl. So this is the palace. This building is grander than the CM's house even today. I'll have a closer look at it. And you see, now this particular road which leads from the Archbishop's Palace towards interiors of Altinho, there's a nice Maruti temple there. This road is particularly spooky. It has witnessed a lot of accidents, and I don't know, I find it scary. At least I won't visit it in the night or after dark. Halki. May all the souls residing here rest in peace. But beautiful it is. Like most really beautiful things, it's a little dark. Okay. There's a army camp kind of thing ahead, and so this guy is coming from there. Now the interesting thing about this path is that there are crosses all along the path, and that's what gives it a bit of a spooky feel. I mean, obviously that is something to do with that's religious, but when it comes to roads it becomes slightly eerie. Oh, and this black cross, this is found in several places in Panaji, and in fact even in old Goa, and these are the real symbols of the torture era which Goa witnessed. In fact, these are the black crosses. These are the places where people who were tortured to death, somehow they have some correlation to it. Udi udi udi. Hey, hey, la 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 la, halki halki raat. So that's it for today. I'll come back with more on Pancham tomorrow morning.